Welcome to the Palliative Care course with me, Magda Fiske. Today I will discuss the topic of management psychological, social, and spiritual symptoms in palliative care. Please listen carefully and take note on the topic discussed. Topic students are expected to understand the psychological, social, and spiritual symptoms commonly experienced by patients requiring palliative care and describe the role of nurse in managing these symptoms. In palliative care, the approach to patients with serious or terminal illness requires a holistic approach that is not limited to physical aspects, but also includes psychological, social, and spiritual dimensions. The topics will discuss the importance of multidisciplinary intervention that focus on improving quality of life, as well as the role of continuous support for patients and their families. In modern nursing practice, patients are viewed as whole individuals with complex and interrelated needs. They not only face physical symptoms, but also experience psychological, social, and spiritual challenges that can worsen their condition and hinder the healing process. Therefore, a comprehensive and human biopsychosocial-spiritual approach is needed. The topic will discuss the importance of holistic interventions based on multidisciplinary collaboration in improving patient quality of life, as mandated by International Nursing Competency Standard as stated by NMC. Management of psychological symptoms. In caring for patients with serious illness, we often focus on physical treatment. However, there is no one important aspect that should not be overlooked. Psychological health. Psychological care plays an important role in maintaining emotional well-being, both for patients and their families or caregivers. This approach covers various aspects, ranging from how patients view themselves, their self-esteem, to their ability to understand and adapt to their illness and its consequences. Not only that, effective communication, support for social functioning, and maintaining personal relationships are also part of comprehensive psychological care. Living with a life-threatening illness is certainly not an easy journey, at least the uncertainty. Various questions arise in silence, in tears, in hope. Common question asked by palliative care patients: what will happen to me? Will it hurt? Why me? Why now? Will this treatment work? Can I handle the side effects? What do others think of me? What should I say? How do I tell my loved one? Am I going to die? When and where? Will my family be strong? Are they ready to lose me? What will their life be like after I'm gone? What about my fiance? Will they be sufficient? Who will pay for my funeral? And how can I cope with all these losses? Loss of role, loss of control, loss of home, loss of self-esteem, and finally, loss of myself? These are questions that cannot be answered with medication alone. These are the heartfelt cries of those who are struggling, and as healthcare workers we are here not only to treat the body but to understand the soul that is searching for meaning. Palliative care is not about the end of life, it is about giving meaning to every remaining second. Palliative patients face a variety of fundamental concerns during the course of their illness. To fully understand their needs, it is important for us to recognize four main areas of concern. Number one, the illness. The first concern centers around the illness itself. Patients want to understand that what is happening to their bodies, how the disease is progressing, and what impact it will have on their body function and quality of life. Second, possible treatment, effectiveness, and side effect. The next concern is about treatment. Patients wonder whether the treatment they are undergoing will be effective. Will they benefit from the therapy? On the other hand, they also worry about potential side effects and how those might affect their condition. And the future. The future is often a source of uncertainty and anxiety for patients. They question what will happen next, how the disease will progress, and what they need to prepare for as change occur. And existential concern. In addition to physical and medical concern, patients also face deeper, more personal worry. Questions about the meaning of life, fears of death, and how their family will cope with loss often weigh heavily on their minds. Concerns such as will my family be strong enough and how will they go on without me become profoundly important to the patients. Understanding these four fundamental concerns help healthcare provide deliver more holistic and compassionate care. By truly listening and responding to the patient worries in comprehensive way, we help preserve their quality of life and sense of dignity. Even in their most difficult moments, the fundamental concern of palliative patient covering illness, treatment, and the future and existential worries are often reflected in the states of emotional transitions described in the Kubler-Ross model, ranging from denial to acceptance. According to the National Comprehensive Cancer Network and to Comfort et al., psychological distress is an unpleasant emotional experience that arises from various psychological factors such as cognitive, behavior, and emotional, social, and spiritual factors. This distress can interfere with a patient's ability to cope with the disease and its consequences. Psychological distress covers a broad spectrum, ranging from sadness and fear to serious disorders such as depression, anxiety, panic, and social isolation, and existential and spiritual crisis. According to Rosser and Walls, level of psychological and emotional stress are closely related to increased comorbidity and mortality rates, as well as reduced quality of life and patient compliance with medical care. Psychological symptoms such as depression and anxiety are consistently among the five main symptoms experienced by patients undergoing palliative care. However, the symptoms often receive less attention because nurses tend to focus more on the physical aspects of patients. According to Knowles et al. 2023, psychological distress symptoms experienced by palliative care patients are highly varied, including anxiety, restlessness, sadness, anger, as well as feeling of depression and hopelessness. In addition, patients often face fears related to death and a profound sense of loneliness. Why psychological needs of patients often goes unspoken. Psychological needs of patients are often hidden for various reasons. Many patients feel that healthcare professionals are too busy for focus only on physical issues, making them hesitant to share emotional concern. Some fear being a burden, worry that their feelings will be seen as trivial, or are afraid of losing control when speaking. Others simple like the words to express what they feel. On the other hand, healthcare providers may avoid addressing these needs due to fear and upsetting the patient, triggering negative emotion, feeling unprepared to handle emotion reactions, lacking knowledge, or believing that such concerns fall outside their professional role. Barriers to expressing emotional concern, communication error in care. Communication failure also play a major role in preventing patients from expressions their worries. This include making comments that normalize or stereotype patient emotions, offering false reassurance before fully understanding to the problem, giving inappropriate advice, asking close or compound questions, focusing only on physical symptoms, shifting responsibility to others, disagreeing or defending someone else, changing the subject, ignoring the patient cue, focusing attentions more on the family than the patients, using humor in dismissive way, or prioritizing personal conversation among staff over patient concern. Recognizing and addressing this barrier is essential to creating a safe, empathy space where the patients feel heard, respected, and supported holistically. The role of nurse in managing psychological symptoms is crucial and multifaceted. It includes providing emotional support through empathic presence, conducting basic psychological assessment to identify patient needs, and referring patients to psychologists or psychiatrists when necessary. Additionally, nurses apply therapeutic communication technique to build effective relationships and support the healing process. Creating a safe and comfortable environment is also a key responsibility. I'm at promoting the overall psychological well-being of patients in a holistic manner. Nursing problem related to psychological symptoms. Nursing problem related to psychological symptoms include several key conditions that can significantly impact a patient's well-being. Anxiety refers to excessive worry or nervousness that disrupt daily functioning. Situational low self-esteem arises when a patient experiences a decline in self-confidence due to specific circumstances, such as serious illness. Depression is a mood disorder characterized by persistent sadness, loss of interest, and decreased energy. And ineffective coping reflects maladaptive way of dealing with stress or problem, which can worsen the patient's psychological conditions. Lastly, body image disturbance involves negative perceptions and feeling about one's physical appearance or bodily change. Recognizing this problem enables nurses to provide appropriate psychological support as part of holistic care. Nursing intervention in managing psychological symptoms. Nursing intervention for managing psychological symptoms involve a range of approaches tailored to each patient conditions. To address anxiety, nurses apply relaxation technique and provide emotional support to reduce tensions. In case of situational low self-esteem, behavioral management is used to enhance confidence and motivations. For patients experiencing powerlessness, nurses promote hope by helping them find meaning and purpose in their situations, When facing ineffective coping, support in decision making is provided to help patients manage stress more adaptively. Lastly, for body image disturbance, intervention focus on promoting coping strategies and enforcing a positive body image to improve overall psychological well-being. These interventions play a key role in delivering holistic and compassionate care. Social symptom management in palliative care. Social symptom management in palliative care is a vital process involving the identification, assessment, and intervention of various social issues that affect the quality of life of both patients and their families when facing life-threatening illness or end-of-life states. The approach recommended by the World Health Organization emphasizes the importance of the interdisciplinary teamwork, including nurses, doctors, social workers, psychologists, and spiritual care providers, to deliver comprehensive support. This support extended beyond medical care to address the social and emotional needs of patients holistically, ensuring dignity and improved well-being throughout their care journey. Although the WHO does not explicitly define social symptoms, they can be understood as aspects of social suffering that significantly impact a patient's quality of life. Social suffering may include isolation as feelings of loneliness or a lack of social support, financial difficulties as economic challenge due to illness or inability to work, stigma as a social stigma associated with certain illness, disruptions of social roles, change in a person's role with the family or community due to illness, and addressing these social aspects is essential in palliative care to assure comprehensive support for both patients and their families, reinforcing the holistic approach that the value dignity, connection, and overall well-being. The role of nurse in managing social symptoms in palliative care is vital and multifaceted. In It began with identifying the available social support for both patients and their families, while also serving as an effective bridge between them. Nurse assists patients in accessing necessary social and financial aid, working closely with social workers to ensure that social needs are adequately met. Additionally, they facilitate healthy communication among family members and help restore the patient's sense of meaning through emotional and spiritual support. Throughout this holistic approach, nurses play a key role in enhancing the overall quality of life for patient care patients. The World Health Organization advocates for care that is culturally sensitive, respect the value and beliefs of the patients, and is tailored to the patient's and family social context. While WHO does not explicitly define social symptoms in palliative care, they are recognized as a crucial component of holistic approach. Ignoring this social dimension means overlooking one of the major sources of suffering for both patient and their family. In palliative care, nursing problems related to social symptoms may include social isolation, where patients feel disconnected and lonely, powerlessness marked by a loss of control over life circumstances, role disruption when patients can no longer fulfill their usual family or social responsibilities, and risk of role conflict, which may arise due to shifting dynamic and expectation within the family during the illness process. Integrating cultural values and social realities into care not only honors the patient's identity and dignity but also strengthens the foundations for compassionate and comprehensive support. Nursing intervention for social symptoms in palliative patients must be tailored to the specified issue they face. For patients experiencing social isolation, nurses can promote social interaction and strengthen support from family and the surrounding community. To address feelings of powerlessness, intervention focused to enhancing coping skills and restoring the patient's self-esteem. When role disruption occurs with the family, nurse assist patient in maintaining social roles that are still manageable given their conditions. In case of potential role conflict, nurse help manage conflict by facilitating effective communication among family members and using approaches sensitive to the family relational dynamic. This intervention aims to maintain the patient's social balance and support holistic quality of life. Spirituality is a vital aspect of human life, reflecting the search for meaning, purpose, and deeper connections, whether with something transcendent, others, or oneself. For some, spirituality is expressed due to organized religion, while for others, it is found in personal values, relationships, or life philosophy. In the context of care, spirituality is an integral part of holistic approach, especially when individuals face illness, injury, life transition, or loss. Spiritual care is a form of super center of the individual, aiming to help them rediscover hope, resilience, and inner strength amid challenge. Therefore, understanding and integrating spiritual care into professional practice is essential for providing empathy, meaningful, and comprehensive service. Understanding spirituality as a vital part of life and holistic care requires recognizing key components that from its foundations. Hope provides the drive to continue living even in difficult situations. Inner strength helps individuals endure and recover from suffering. Faith, whether in God, oneself, or others, offers a basis for belief and peace. Forgiveness creates space to release emotional burdens, while love acts as a positive energy connecting people to one another. Meaningful relationships foster a sense of connection to environment and the universe. Creativity allows the soul to grow, and self-expression serves as a way to voice one's deepest feelings. Together, these components with a rich and profound spirituality, essential to understand in the context of spiritual care and support. It is important to remember that spiritual care is not a special task for the responsibility of clergy. Patients can also gain significant emotional benefit from informal support provided by family, friends, religious group, and as well as from more pastoral care. To provide effective spiritual care, healthcare providers and caregivers need to develop a good caring attitude to the specific skills. It is essential to respond to its individual according to their unique condition without judgments. Recognizing and addressing spiritual needs through effective communication, especially active listening and asking appropriate questions, is crucial. Signs such as sadness, anger, withdrawal, or hopelessness can indicate spiritual needs, as can personal items like photographs, spiritual book, or religious symbols. Taking the time to be present and truly listen offer meaningful support. Caregivers must be also be sensitive to when it is appropriate to refer individual to offer source of support, such as chaplain, counselor, family members, or colleagues. Additionally, being aware of one's own limitations and seeking help when necessary ensure that the spiritual care provided is truly supportive and meaningful to those being cared for. In providing spiritual care, several important considerations must be taken into account to ensure that interventions are safe, ethical, and meaningful. First, confirm that individual has given consent to receive spiritual support. Next, the action we plan to take should comply the professional ethical codes and the policies of our organization. It is also crucial to ensure that these actions are safe, appropriate, and do not violate personal boundaries. We must be sensitive to the possibility that an intervention might offend the individual beliefs or values. Additionally, ask yourself, am I comfortable performing this? Do I have the necessary knowledge and skills? Finally, ensure adequate support and supervision are available, both for us as caregiver and for the individual we support. By considering all these aspects, spiritual care can be delivered wisely, empathically, and professionally. Spiritual care aims to recognize and respond to the deep human needs that often arise when facing trauma, illness, and profound grief. In such situations, individuals may seek a deeper meaning in life, question their purpose, or long for acknowledgement or their self-worth. They also need a safe space to freely express their feelings and do without fear of judgments. Supporting personal beliefs become a vital source of inner strength, and the presence of a sensitive, empathic listener and provide truly meaningful care. Understanding the spiritual symptom is the first step toward delivering care. The Gwynland Lee talks with whole humanity of the patient. In managing spiritual symptoms, nurses play a crucial role in ensuring that patients' spiritual aspects are addressed as part of holistic care. Nurses are expected to respect the value and beliefs of patients, regardless of their spiritual or religious backgrounds. Providing space and time for patients to express their spirituality is a meaningful form of support. Additionally, nurses facilitate visits from religious leaders or spiritual figures according to the patient's needs. Listening with empathy and without judgment is a key skill that helps create a safe and supportive relationship. Equally important, nurses must be able to identify patients' spiritual needs and refer them to more competent professionals when necessary, ensuring that every patient feels valued, supported, and spiritual strengthened throughout their care journey. In nursing practice, it is essential to recognize nursing problems related to the spiritual symptoms, as this directly impact to overall well-being of patients. One common issue is spiritual distress, a condition where individual feels a loss of life meaning, hope, or experience deep inner conflict, especially when facing serious illness and life crisis. Additionally, there is the risk of spiritual distress, which refers to the potential for someone to develop spiritual disruptions due to certain situations such as isolation, loss, or life-threatening diagnosis. Equally important is helplessness, where patients feel a loss of control over their lives and struggle to find inner strength to cope with their circumstances. By understanding this issue, nurses can provide appropriate intervention that support the patient's recovery process more holistically, not only physically but also emotionally and spiritually. In spiritual care, It is important to recognize spiritual distress that requires spiritual support to help patients rediscover meaning and inner peace. In case of risks for spiritual distress, nurse can provide spiritual development support to help patients strengthen their faith and hope before more serious problems arise. Meanwhile, for patients experiencing helplessness, the nurse role is to promote hope, exciting them to feel stronger and more capable of facing the challenge they are experiencing. With this approach, spiritual care becomes a vital part of supporting the overall well-being of the patients. Please carefully work on the following case study. The case study of patient Mrs. A, who is experiencing spiritual distress after a hysterectomy surgery. Then identify the main problem, analyze its causes, and develop an appropriate intervention based on the management psychological, social, and spiritual symptoms in palliative care material you have studied. Write your answer clearly and concisely in the discussion forum on the LMS, and don't forget to provide reasons supporting its intervention step you choose. Here is the reference for this learning topic. Please study it carefully and in depth. You may not be able to add days to a patient's life, but you can add life to their days. To be a palliative nurse is to walk beside someone at their most vulnerable and offer strength through kindness, not just medicine. So hopefully this is helpful. Thank you.